What's up? So this is the entrance to the Batman Alley, Beco do Batman, one of the coolest places in São Paulo. But I just woke up. Let me get a coffee first. Obrigado, hein? Tchau, valeu. Até mais. Okay. Let me sit down here. March 2021. Exactly 1 year ago, I was here in this town. Same neighborhood, totally different vibe. The pandemic was just starting. I thought it was gonna be not so bad. I thought it was gonna last like a month or two max. I was even thinking about international flights in late April, beginning of May. I had plans to go to Morocco, to Spain, to France. But here we are, March 2021. A few countries controlled the pandemic. Somehow they controlled the pandemic. Some others not so much. International flights are still difficult. It's really hard to travel right now. And for digital nomads, what do you have for this year? Am I gonna be wrong like last year? Are we gonna have a different perspective? Do I have plans for this year? I don't know. Things about to start raining, so let's head back home. Yeah, because I was completely wrong last year, I decided I'm not gonna trust myself. So I invited a few friends, digital nomads of course, to talk about what they think about 2021. For this video, I invite Pavel and Vendi from Czech Republic, Sarah from Germany, Aurélie from France, and Sofia from Brazil. Obviously, they're not in their home countries, so first thing, let's find out where they are. Hello guys, where are you?
We are in Playa del Carmen, Mexico.
We are from the Czech Republic. My name is Vendi.
I'm Pavel. I'm husband of Vendi.
My name is Aurelia. I'm from France and I'm currently in Dubai.
My name is Sarah, as you mentioned. I was born in Germany and I've been living the past 4 years in Malta. I literally just moved 3 months ago to Austria in Vienna.
I'm Thailand, Koh Phangan, Thailand.
So many different places. I wish I was in any of them. All right, I would like to start talking about how did the pandemic affect your plans for 2021?
So interestingly, I stopped most of my travels when the pandemic hit and I decided to stay in France. Simply because it was a bit uncertain and also working in travel, obviously my livelihood has been hit quite hard. So I just wanted to make the most of my budget. And I was thinking, you know what? I mean, from March to like May, June, it was super tricky anyway. So I thought I'll play safe. And I'm gonna make the best use of that money of my travel budget when I'll have better experiences as well traveling.
Right now, it's like I have to be more careful. I have to read about the place to see how is the situation. It's like we are like planning to go to another country in 1 month. And then you have to read like, okay, these borders are open. How's the situation? There's a quarantine. We have to do the COVID test. There's a bubble.
Like Canary Islands was supposed to be one stop on our long trip. And we spent already 4 months there. We wanted to see a part of the world and we were still hanging out in Europe. So we finally wanted to leave Europe somewhere. And so we looked on the map of places where we can go. And basically it came down to just 3 places: Mexico, Panama, and Colombia.
So with that scenario, do you have any plans for 2021?
I have no airplane tickets purchased, which is crazy.
So for now, I'll just win Dubai and I have absolutely no idea where I'll be in 2 months.
We learned not to plan anything. We will probably want to stay more in Latin America because also the countries are open, not like Asia, because Asia is almost closed, like you can't go anywhere almost.
It's like it's hard to make plans because everything changes all the time. But I have a few plans. It's like I'm gonna stay here in Thailand, I don't know, 2 more months. And then I bought a flight ticket to Mexico in June from Europe. So if everything's going well, I'm gonna leave Thailand and I'm going to some country in Europe to catch my flight to Mexico until August, and then Brazil.
The situation is so unstable. It doesn't make any sense for me right now to plan a trip. You know, I guess that in Europe, things will move very fast when the vaccines are out. Like, I mean, they're out, but like when it's actually rolling. So I guess that travel within Europe might be easier in like summer.
All right, and this question now is for you to think, comparing to before the pandemic. Did you change anything on your travel style because of COVID?
You definitely have to check the news. It's good to know what the numbers, where are they going, if the situation is going better or worse, and what can you expect? Because it can happen that the borders close and you're not able to leave the country.
It's crazy because I arrived in Thailand before the coronavirus. It was like a month before. When I arrived, everything was normal. I was traveling normally and everything. And then 1 month later, everything started shutting down, the country quarantine and everything. And then I only travel inside of Thailand. But I think it's a really special situation because the rest of the world is just not like this. And I never lived Thailand before, after COVID. So I don't know. I think it's going to be like really weird for me, like the whole security things and the COVID test and everything, because I never had to do this.
This time with COVID, it's traveling makes it actually worse. People who travel probably contribute to the spread of the virus. So as a compensation for that, we want to be really strict about all the measures we can take to be responsible, like wearing face masks. Sometimes you can see people not doing that, but we always try to do it and be like proper citizens to give a good example to compensate for the fact that we are travelers.
Okay, sounds fair. And now just a curiosity. In any moment during this past year, did you think about quitting your digital nomad life?
The short answer is no.
I'm here. I'm gonna stay just here. I don't want to go back.
Definitely for a few seconds, but then you start imagining what our life would look like if we came back, and you realize it would be stupid.
Because it was like, I have my job, and my job allowed me to be in front of the beach, working in another country. Why I'm gonna go back to Brazil? So no, I never, this thought never crossed my mind.
Interestingly, it's the opposite that happened. For me, it has reinforced my life choices. To be very open and very honest about that, it was super difficult because it affected my livelihood, working in travel, but also my lifestyle, right? Because we were working while traveling. And because I missed that so much, and I said, I don't want to stop, it really reinforced this.
So it's actually better to be anywhere where you can at least go out and, you know, buy some food and see the beach. We don't really need to meet people. We don't really need to see the attractions. Just to be able at least to go outside is actually much better than staying at home.
Yeah.
Before the pandemic hit, I told everyone that the worst thing you can do for me is to put me in a room. Don't let me out. Now I'm very calm because I accept the situation. There's nothing we can do. And I find a workaround, but I'll be the first person whenever the airport is back open to jump in that airplane. I don't care where we're going. I'm just like, I'm going.
And now it's not a question, but a recommendation. I would ask you for a recommendation. A lot of people are starting to work remotely. They are thinking about traveling. They're thinking about working from a different place than their home base. So I would like to hear from you guys. What would you say to someone thinking about being a digital nomad in 2021 or starting a digital nomad life in 2021?
I would say, go for it. It's awesome. Try it. Don't have any expectations, and it will be even better, but do it responsibly.
Talk to other people who are currently traveling, because this is also the strength of the community. People are sharing tips and people are willing to help. So there's always options.
There's nothing which holds you back from actually creating a network while we're sitting at home. This is why technology is so powerful. Then it's a really powerful tool for you to use and really connect with others. And then imagine if you create this network right now and then the world is back open, everybody wants to visit you, or you have like a ton of friends you can go to.
The first thing that I say is like, you need to know yourself, how your productive work. You can work from a room, you can work from a place with a lot of people talking, or you need a really quiet space to work. I think the first thing is know yourself.
And you really have to check out if this is something for you, because you have to have a lot of discipline. You have to sit down, you have to wake up. There is no one who's waking you up in the morning.
Also, take a look at all those companies out there making those huge announcements that they're going remote first, like the latest ones, and it's going to be updated probably even when we publish the video.
There is just, the two opposing things that I really like this lifestyle and I would recommend it to anyone. And the other thing that I actually don't want many people traveling because I like the empty places here.
If you want to be a nomad, you can't travel with 2 big bags and stuff, because if you want to move around, you have to carry your stuff. So it's like, you have to learn how to live with few clothes and few stuffs.
There's always something you can do and always something you can improve. And if you need any help, or just reach out to the people. I'm sure there are people out there who can help you.
Okay, thank you so much. That was really, really good to hear, guys. So yeah, I think like from my own perspective, I would say more or less what Pavel and Wendy said. If you're going to a new destination, you start traveling now, be over careful. Make sure not to bring anything bad to the community where you're going. And a second thing, I would say, be flexible. I think we're living very uncertain times. We have no idea what's going to be tomorrow. So if you put too much pressure on you that you need to get out, you need to go to the other side of the world, maybe it's not going to happen for a while. So you're going to be frustrated, you're going to be stressed. So take this pressure away. Maybe start going somewhere new. If you have a beach town next to where you live, check if they have reliable internet enough for you to work, and start from there. Maybe take a week or 2 and see how it goes. And I think that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you got to this point, hit the like button, subscribe, all the stuff that people always ask. And see you next video. See you next time. Ciao. Fuck, this is really far. But I'm going there. I'm going. Oops.